it's Rena, and this is my first ever YouTube video. I am freaking excited to film it for you. In today's video, I want to do a little get to know you with me and answer any questions you might have about who I am, because I'm a random channel that just started. But basically, let's just dive right into it. Okay, first up, where did I grow up? I actually grew up in Toronto, Canada. Yay to all the Canadians out there. However, it's not actually that great to be there right now. If you're Canadian, you might actually understand what I'm talking about. And if you are and you don't get it, whatever. I grew up there my entire life, even studied in university there. Although a part of it I did exchange in England, but most of it I actually did in Canada and absolutely loved it until after the pandemic, and then I hated it there. But we'll get into that after. So what do I like to do for fun, or what are my hobbies? I like to link this together because I kind of don't think I have any hobbies. Maybe that's a bad thing. That's a problem with me. But I really like hanging out with my friends, partying. Oh god, that sounds so bad. I like being with my family. I love going to the gym every day. I love journaling. I love making videos and editing them. That is a new passion of mine. And I really like just spreading positivity around. That it makes me so happy to put a smile on someone's face. I don't know, maybe it's just... Do I play sports? If I was talented, I would play sports. But I'm not talented, so I don't play sports. When I was in middle school and high school, I actually played volleyball. I was in track and field. In soccer, but I wasn't good. Like, I think it was a mercy. I think they were like, you know, I just put her on, but don't let her play kind of vibe. So like, I wasn't good, but I like to think I was. When I got older, I kind of stopped with the sports. I more so watch sports. I'm really into hockey. Toronto Maple Leafs for the win, but I don't really play it. If people want to play with me, I'll totally do that. I've forgotten my hobbies, but there are some other things I do like. I love gaming. Absolute ninja when it comes to COD zombies, and I'll destroy you if you challenge me in Mario Karts, but that's just for another day. I also like eating, and I don't know if that's a hobby that's good or bad, but I like eating. I like pizza, I like tacos, I like it all. I can make it a hobby if I really wanted to. I also like cooking, and I love creating new recipes, like making high protein, low calorie kind of recipes. Does the fire alarm go off? Yeah, quite a bit, but like they come out great. Okay, what does a day in this life look like? Some of you may think I'm crazy, and maybe you're right. I don't know. But basically, a day in my life looks like waking up around 4:30 to 5 and starting work, then eating breakfast, then going to the gym, coming home, showering, get ready for the day, do some work at a cafe. I might have went to the cafe before the gym, depending on the day, I don't know. Depending on if I need the caffeine or not. Speaking of which, I don't know about any of you, but I do not understand anyone who drinks coffee black. I don't get it. Couldn't be me. I like to drink coffee without much coffee in it. Like, literally give me all of the stevia in the world and I'll drink it all. Anyway, then after that, I come home, I just chill for a little bit, and then I do a bit more work. And then I make dinner, I do more work, and then I go to bed. I promise you we'll get to like deeper questions, but let me just like toss out the easy ones first before we just like dive in, you know? So what makes me mad aligns to my pet peeves, which are literally people not being on time. I can't stress this enough. Like, I will literally always be 15 minutes early for any plan. I don't care what it is. I must be there on time. And anyone who is late, I'm always like, why? I'm also not a fan of things being harder than they need to be. Like, I am a big fan of efficiency and optimization of things, of processes. And any time that something happens that takes longer than it should, if I was in charge of it, or if it could be done automated, I'll always get a little like pissed off. Maybe this is an unpopular opinion, I don't know. But I just think things should be done at a certain level of efficiency, and if it isn't, it starts like triggering me. I don't know. When do I go to bed? Okay, I used to go to bed in university and stuff. I don't even think this is that bad compared to what some of my friends did, but I literally go to bed at 7:30 now. 7:30. At least I'm in the bed, okay? It's not necessarily that I'm sleeping. I'm just in it, and then I'm chilling on my phone, and then I'll probably fall asleep by like 9 p.m., okay? So that's pretty good. But in university, it used to be around 10, 11 p.m. But some of my friends were like 1 or 2 a.m., and I still, to this day, don't understand how they do that. Okay, what are my fitness goals? I just want a body yaddy yaddy. I just want to look snatch. I would love to to tighten my waist. I'd love to make this bigger. Like these are my goals. I swear to God, I've been working at it for like 10 years now and it's still not where I want it to go. I don't know if I need a trainer at this point or what I need. If you're watching this and you're a gym girly or a gym guy and you have any advice to help me grow or shred, please give it to me. Like, I'm desperate for it. On that note, know that I spend like an hour and a half at the gym, literally training for like weight training and then cardio. And then I like to wrap it all up with a little arm and ab exercise. What kind of music do I listen to? I don't discriminate music really. I literally love all music, like pop, rap, R&B, country, love country. I love EDM music too. Top artist right now is probably Fred again. For some reason though, my playlist on Spotify told me that I'm a really big fan of Nicki Minaj. So you know, there's that. Oh, and I love Ariana Grande. Absolutely love her. Her music is chef's kiss. What is my passion is literally just making people happy. Like, I think I was put on this earth to spread positivity or just to be happy. I don't know. That's my goal. Okay, I just want to dive in a little bit to like the deeper part of it, which is why I'm even recording this in the first place, where I am right now, what's going on. So basically, as I said, I'm from Toronto, Canada, but I don't know if anyone else is feeling this from where they are or if it's just me, but I just felt like really trapped there. I felt like with the inflation, with after COVID, like I felt like nothing went back to how it was, especially when it comes to the social scene. And I am like way too social to exist. Like I'm too extrovert. I just can't do anything alone. I don't know. Alonophobia. So basically, I wanted a change of pace. And just a little backstory, I went to school in Leeds for university just for one semester. And when I tell you that changed my life, I know that you hear those stupid stories of people that say like abroad changed my life, but it actually did. Getting to go abroad and like visiting all of these places in the world just opens your eyes to all of the possibilities out there, that it's not just your country that exists, it's like all of these other places, all of these different cultures and diversities, and it's just so amazing. And after I left that trip, I told myself that I was gonna come back to Europe, or I was gonna come back to visit some other type of the world and see if it was possible to live there. Just because even at that time of my life, I still wasn't in love with Canada and didn't want to stay there for the rest of my life. So that brings us to the now. I basically think that during my 20s, this is kind of the best time for me to experiment with all of this and to figure it out, I guess, because when I get older and have kids and a family, I feel like I won't have that chance. And I don't want to feel like I'm trapped to wherever I am or that I'm not in love with the place that I'm growing. So over the next couple of months, you will see me in a couple of different countries exploring and figuring out if those are the places that I want to live in. It was actually my parents that gave me a bit of this idea to start a YouTube channel and talk about where I've been and how it's been, just in case the other people are going through the same thing that I am. And honestly, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel since I was literally like in grade 6, but I never did because I was too nervous. So that's why I'm here. I'm actually in Croatia right now, and hopefully when I post the next one, I'll still be here and get to talk to you. But before this, I was actually in Marbella, Spain, and before that, I was in Colombia. Both places were absolutely incredible to me. 10 out of 10, like, would go back, and it even like confirmed to me, I guess, that I didn't want to go back to Canada. Like if it didn't work out, I would go either to Colombia or Spain. And part of the reason I also wanted to come to Croatia is because it was a country that I visited back when I was studying, and I fell in love with the country, and I wasn't sure if it was a great place to live. And aside from that, I wanted to see if I would miss Spain, and I really, really do, so I feel like that's a good sign. So other countries that I really want to explore are in Asia, like Thailand, and I've heard of Indonesia. I've heard of a lot of people going there. I would love to check out Australia if I have the chance. And I think in the US, like places I would be interested in living would be like the Florida kind of vibe. If you couldn't tell, I'm a very tropical girl. I absolutely love being near the ocean, getting to swim, and I would love to incorporate that into my life. Like I was not meant for Canada at all. I was not meant for the snow or the wet conditions. Like I wasn't meant for that. I was meant for a beach and a palm trees and a vibe. So that's kind of a deep dive into me and why I'm doing this whole thing. And if that resonates with you, please let me know. Like, I'd love to talk to you about it. I'd love to meet more people and kind of go on this journey together, versus being a loner. And now for the last part, I just want to talk about how this will work with YouTube. So the kind of videos that I want to be posting are get readies with me, day in life, little travel vlogs, if you will, documenting events or things that happened in my life. Maybe even a TED Talk or two, you know? I never know when I'm gonna go on a tangent. Honestly, at this point, it's anything and everything. I know people tell you to niche off, but like, I don't have a niche, it's just me. So it's just kinda, I'm gonna put these on because I like doing it and I'm gonna hope that people like it too. And what's my niche? Happiness? Good life? I don't know. That's my niche. And then in terms of a posting schedule, I'm thinking to do like every Sunday, like 9 a.m. Eastern time for new videos to come up. But like that might change. I don't know, I've never done this before. But we'll see. I don't know. So this is kind of the path that I'm trying to take right now. So anyway, I think we're gonna wrap up the video around here. If you watched for the whole thing, I would just wanna say thank you so much. If you could like and subscribe the video, that would really help me out and also make me believe that you liked content. I would love to get to know you, so if you see my socials, go ahead and add them. And I can't wait to start this amazing journey with you on YouTube. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!